Greetings, everyone. This is Amma LightWorker with another live streaming. We just had a powerful supermoon on April the 7th in the sign of Libra, which affects all of us. So today it will be mostly like post full moon reading. And let's see what the Akashic records have to say. How is this full moon going to affect all of us? Hi, Green Baby. How are you? I don't know if there's other people online. If you are, just write a quick message. Abstract Wellness. How are you? Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Amma Worker. You can always find me right here in this channel doing monthly psychic tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. But I also do Akashic readings. You can always visit my website, www.amalightworker.com, if you'd like to know more. You're going to, so you can check out my services, face readings, birthday readings, energy clearings, tone rain healing, Reiki healing. So I see a few people, Miss Tamika, The Journey, Nadia, Rita, greetings from Portugal, Iliana. Hi, Iliana, how are you? Oh, thank you so much. It's actually a dress. It's a gift from a friend. I miss spring, so I was feeling springy. I'm like, I gotta put a dress on. Thank you so much. Sandra, how are you guys? So I'm going to open the Akashic Records and I'm going to get messages from the Akashic Records about what this full moon that just happened was meant to bring to all of us. Okay, what the messages are in connection to that. Hi, Celia. Thank you so much. Maria, thank you. So give me one moment. I need to say a prayer at the beginning and at the end. Okay, a portion of this prayer will be silent, so please don't talk during the silent part, and we're going to be ready to go. The records are now open. Deep breath. So I'm going to ask the records to give us some messages about the full moon, also known as a supermoon, the pink moon that happened on April 7 in the sign of Libra. And what is that meant to bring to all of us, or how is that meant to affect us? Hi, Kate, how are you? It is about a moment of stand still. This pink moon was about a moment when you get to gather your thoughts, your forces, for you to be able to see the world not necessarily only in black and white, not necessarily only as either you're going backwards or you're going forward. This full moon on April 7, 2020 was meant to bring to all of us a much needed internal rest, peace, a couple of days off where maybe you go back to doing the most essential things, food shopping, cleaning your home, and actually feeling a lot of satisfaction in that. This pink moon was meant to remind us of love, romantic love, sexual love. They're telling me that as a result of this pink moon, a lot of babies will be born. And understand, we are going to feel the effects of this pink moon for 4 to 6 weeks. So the effect of that began a little bit prior to the full moon, during the full moon, and after the full moon. So we are still under the influence of it. This full moon, it is connected to a higher realm, to the realm that belongs to spiritual teachers, spiritual mentors. They have been crossed over to saints, and they're mentioning bringing forward the Christ energy with Easter around the corner, Mother Mary energy, and a list of saints, a list of it's the same energy as Buddha. They are also mentioning Muhammad because he is another prophet. So it feels like all the prophets that are affiliated, associated with different religions around the world are gathering together in a big feast. And they are showing me and they are reminding me of the Last Supper. For those of you who are familiar with Christianity, the Last Supper, Jesus and the 12 disciples. And he is reminding us, or the Akashic Records are reminding us of the Last Supper, because basically they're showing me that a lot of prophets are gathering on the other side around this big table, all of them equal to one another. No one is leading, they are all equal, and the table is around, praying for us. Because what is happening right now in your personal life, but also around the globe, has a lot to do with your free will. So they're praying for us, they're holding a space where all of us, as the human race, so that we can use our free will toward the common good, toward finding solutions, and to feel closer together. It is not about worshiping a specific prophet, whether it is Muhammad, Jesus, Buddha. It is about you understanding the miracle that you are as a human being, and for you to start honoring your life, your legacy, the life of the people around you, your loved ones, even to honor the life of your enemies. Because there's going to be healing in that. You have to look deep into your heart to understand where and how you may have been blocking your own progress, your own success, your own soul growth. You need to be reminded of your own divine nature, because you are part human and part divine, part holy. And right now you need to learn how to operate more from your divine nature, from your divine spirit. They are beautifully embodied in you as a human, in you, that you are listening to this video right now. But sometimes we give in to fear, to our own theories, to our own why this happened, speculations, or listening to other people who are campaigning to raise fear, misinformation, to misguide you. It is now about you understanding that you do have critical thinking. And it is about you being able to forgive yourself, to forgive others, to put the past aside, so that you can start with a clean slate, to start to operate from your most divine side of you. You are created in the God's eyes according to the likeness of God. And it is now time for you to understand that you are an important part of making things happen, making things stop. You are an important part not only of your life, but you as an individual, the power of the individual, and how the power of one individual can shift the perspective of the rest of the human race. You as an individual can shift the energy of the planet. And imagine every single individual on Earth being able to understand that. Because when all of us get together, whether we are praying together, meditating together, or we simply have positive thoughts, that's how we're going to shift the pandemic that is happening. And that's how you're going to be able to shift and to manifest your finances for those of you who are struggling financially. That's how you're going to bring love, illuminate the path that you are on. For those of you who are in search and seeking love, to build and to create love, marriage, a family, to create children. But sometimes you have to allow the children, the youngest one around, whoever that might be in your life, because maybe they can give you an insight that is going to be refreshing. You need to be reminded of your love because you get caught up in life and very often you forget to love yourself, to honor yourself, and even to take a break from everything that is human, going to work and just go back to basics. When Earth was created, the life that was taking place was a very tribal life. You go hunting for your food, you go out to gather food. You looked like this really big tribe where everybody protected one another, everybody relied on other people for survival, to protect and defend one another from ferocious animals. You learned fishing, you learned hunting, you learned to cook, you learned to grow plants. And it feels like right now we need to be reminded of going back to basics, where not only we honored ourselves, but we honored our elders, the chief of the tribe, the grandparents, the mother, the father. And every single person, no matter how young or how small, had a specific role to play in the tribe. That without that one person, the balance of the tribe would be messed up. So everybody has a role to play, whether you are a politician, whether you are a taxi driver, whether you are a stay-home mom or a stay-home dad, whether you find yourself to be unemployed right now. You are important. No matter who you are, where you are, you need to be reminded that you are important, that there is no other important moment but right here, right now. Notice the beauty in the stillness. When the world stands still, a moment of silence, a moment to observe, to take it all in. There is beauty in that. Beautiful books will be created from this whole period of self-isolation. Many people are going to come up with some of their best books, works of art, movies, but the most beautiful creation is going to be the number of babies that are going to be conceived It is about the younger generation and how the younger generation will help us, the older generation, and they're going to guide us to shift to the 5G consciousness. So this Easter, for those of you celebrating Easter, celebrate your family, help someone in need. It's not about worshiping someone or something in specific. Show that you have Christ in you by helping someone. This could be another family member that is struggling. This could be a friend that needs some emotional support. This could be for those of you who can, to give some kind of a small donation to a charity. Say a prayer. Say a prayer. That's the best support that you can give to anyone, to yourself, and for your own higher good. Say a prayer. Offer help unconditionally, but most importantly, tune in into your own self. How are you doing? Ask yourself, how are you doing? And let go of any emotional burden, forgiveness, grief, angry. Let go of anything that emotionally you have been carrying around for so many years. Forgive yourself, because you are always going to be forgiven. But it's not going to work. It's not going to be effective if someone forgives you, but you don't seem to forgive yourself. Say your prayer for your loved ones in heaven. Say your prayer for the sea, the birds, the nature, the trees, and guide not only with a good, strong logic and open mind, but also guide equally with an open heart. They're talking about a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit of an improvement for some of you when it comes to your finances. They're talking about new ways with technology, new discoveries in the medical field, new discoveries in the with technologies. So it is about people are going to invent things, equipment, tools, medical equipment, new medical findings. And they're talking about how we are all going to be moving forward, but we have to be patient because this situation is going to last for months and is going to be determined by your free will. Put on your dress or your suit and have fun at home. For those of you who are under quarantine, it's about you valuing every single moment. Every moment you spend on earth is beautiful. There are no other experiences than this life, this experience right here on earth. Find something to love. Find someone to love, a parent, a child, a sibling, a neighbor. For those of you who are already in love, that's wonderful. But they highly encourage everybody to also find something to love. Love reading, love watching movies, love playing a sport, love exercising from home, the love of painting, the love of cooking. Find something, okay, that moves your soul and it speaks to you. For those of you who are seeking love, that you are seeking to be more open to receive love, love will begin with you forgiving yourself. Love will begin with you emotionally discarding anger, resentment, grief. The moment you will fall in love with yourself all over again, and that's for you, green baby, That's the best thing, one step forward toward you attracting the one who is meant to love you and honor you forever. So that was for you, but also for everybody else who is out there still looking for love. Never stop wondering. Just like children, when you were a child, you wondered why the sky is blue. Where do babies come from? Why the leaves fall off the tree? Keep that sense of wonder. Keep that fantasy, that fantasy world. Fantasize about everything and everyone and reconnect with what is most important for you right now. What, not with what was important 5 years ago, what will be important 10 years from now. What is important for you right now in this moment of stillness. And that's how you are going to empower yourself. And when you empower yourself, you open yourself up to manifestation. If you want to manifest a new job, a relationship, a marriage, good health, and everything else. Okay, connect to your very core as a soul. Who are you? If you didn't have a body, if you didn't have a family, who are you? Okay, get reacquainted with your own soul. What are the most important things to you? Besides good health, money, besides the things that you need for survival, the basic things in life. If you already had that, or if that didn't even exist, what would be the things that would make you most proud of? Focus on that. Maybe write it down. Open your eyes to the reality. Your reality is shifting. For you individually, for all of us as a collective. A lot of things are going to collapse. Dreams, companies, political systems in certain countries. A lot of things are going to collapse as a result. They're going to collapse at different times, but then they are going to be rebuilt stronger and better. Not everything will be lost, but everything else will be gained. So remember that you do have a divine nature. And I'm going to leave you at that. I'm going to close the records for a moment, and then we're going to chat. I would like to thank the masters, teachers, and loved ones for their love and compassion. I would like to thank the Lord of the Akashic Records for their point of view. I would like to thank the Holy Spirit of Light for all knowledge and healing. The records are now closed. Amen. The records are now closed. Amen. The records are now closed. Amen. So that was the Akashic message to why this super moon, the pink moon that happened on April 7, 2020, what was meant to bring in our lives. So hi, Anna, Janet, Maria. So I hope that everything is going well for you as well. I did do a live meditation that is posted on this channel. Try to do that live meditation as many times as you can. And I also did posted a Tonran treatment for the people affected by the coronavirus, or maybe you're not, but it's still going to be effective. It's going to take care of some of your fears. For those of you who would like to benefit from that. And I see a few comments. Hi, Iliana, thank you. Yes, abstract wellness. Gaia is healing. Will continue to heal, but it is going to heal through our own healing. You need to heal yourself. Okay, each and every one of us as individuals, we need to do that work to free ourselves from any emotional bargains. And that's the best thing that you can do to facilitate the process of the planet to heal. Hi, Rebecca. So this will be posted in this channel as soon as I'm done with the live stream, so you can always go back to it. And for those of you who are interested in getting a personal reading with me, you can always email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. You may visit my website, www.amalightworker.com. I am working on the new videos for May 2020. And I don't know if you know yet or not, but I did start a membership program where I expand on the readings that I do monthly, and I offer a lot more. I will be posting a link for it down here below, or you can just click on the join button right here next to the subscribe. Hi, Helen. How are you? I hope everything is okay. Greetings. So that's it for now. And if you have a comment, leave me a comment down here below. I would love to hear from you. Anything that you like to share, either with me or with the audience, how you are doing personally with this pandemic, how is affecting you, what are some of the things that you are learning from it. And maybe one of these days I could be doing, I was thinking about talking to you about my own personal struggles with my health, everything that happened before the pandemic, during the pandemic. But that's going to be a story for another day. Thank you to all of you. I wish you the very best to you, your loved ones, your families, your friends, and I will connect with you in the next live stream. So Helen, okay. Yeah, Helen, that may be useful. You may do it 2 or 3 times a day. Be your own judge. So I have been doing that treatment with a few people that I know personally, and they have been reporting good results. So that's just something else to support you. It's not going to be like the only treatment that you need. Please be aware of, you need to work with a doctor, other healthcare professionals. This is something extra, something else that you can also use that may be beneficial for you, Helen, and for anybody else who may be affected by it. Okay, so I will connect with you next time. All the best in the meantime. Stay healthy, stay alive. I want you to be healthy and alive. Otherwise, I won't have anybody else to chat. Bye-bye.